Yeah, this edition of Hollywood Neil Car Chronicles brought to you by Digital Come Up Best of Street Apparels. Yeah, what's good, people? It's your boy Hollywood Neil on Instagram, as well as the world famous Hollywood Neil on YouTube. A lot of people want to know, like, and I was thinking, what does it mean when an artist signed to RocNation? You know, what does that entail? And a lot of people say, why should artists sign up under artists? It's just the fact that, you know, with Jay-Z, he always been on the cutting edge of just always, you know, doing things himself independently and putting it out and keeping up with the times, keeping current. And what I mean by that is, like, when he back then tried to sign to labels and nobody would sign him, you know, he did what he did in the streets, got the money up and started his own label, you know, found a distribution deal, and, you know, he put it out there and he became successful. And one thing I say, he always done that. And then, you know, with him and the infamous story, him, Dame, and everybody, when they, you know, they had Rockefeller Records, Rockefeller Clothes, Armdale Vodka, you know, they had movies, Dash Film, and all that stuff like that. So it was like a what a time to be alive type of thing. And then he went to Def Jam, and he has all this was like building experience under his belt when he was like the Def Jam president, putting out acts, you know, signing people like Jeezy and all that stuff like that. And then it just basically built his resume. And then when he created RocNation, it was just like amazing. I mean, he had Rihanna, you know, J. Cole, you know, Kanye, at that time Rita Ora, and then the list just kept building and building. And then now, you know, RocNation management, you know what I'm saying, he's managed big artists like, you know, like Big Sean and you know, all these people, you know, and it's like, it makes sense. He knows how to market people. Yeah, RocNation Sports, where he, you know, get people like, you know, NBA players such as, like, you know, like KD and CC Sabathia and major people. And then when Apple Music was still, they basically reign of terror over. They was terrorizing Pandora and iHeartRadio, Milk Music, everything like that. And then he was like, let me buy the Scandinavian app, and really changed the name up, you know, hire some programmers and everything. Then he was like, hey, I want to be on the cutting edge of like music, day-to-days. It's like all in one. You can watch videos, movies, behind the board with DJs. You can do everything, find exclusive music, exclusive content. So that's when Tidal was created. And then now you get exclusive music before it actually hits, like, you know, Apple, or hit other digital outlets and everything like that. So it's like when an artist signs to RocNation, you're getting equity. You getting, you know, deals such as, like, okay, you know, you sign there, and when your music comes out, it comes out exclusively. You have like exclusive concerts on there. People can buy tickets, buy your merchandise, buy everything on there, and it's basically like the money comes back to you. Everybody wants to talk about when Jay-Z did that freestyle on B-side, and he was talking about, you know, how these streaming companies really pay you for pennies, and you know, and they get on him saying, why is the created Tidal? It just needs to be bought out. It's not even top 3 or top 5 or whatever. The fact is, he's self-made. He's seen this before. It's all about not how fast you run, but it's like the pace that you go to when you on, you know, doing a race. And in the end, when that top dollar comes, it's gonna be like, yo, Jay-Z did good. And he just patiently waiting. He always updating the system and everything. All the artists is coming out, you know, they getting their stuff exclusively through it, you know, such as like, you know, Beyonce, Kanye, you know, Jay-Z himself, Rihanna, J. Cole, you know, T.I., you know, Madonna, Daft Punk, Nicki Minaj. And it's just like, it just became like everybody want to know about the streaming wars between Tidal and Apple Music. Everybody knows Apple is like just major giant company, and Tidal was like your independent label, everything solo distribution. And then of course, you know, RocNation has became like a major enterprise. I mean, you have like a RocNation here in the United States, and then also you have like RocNation over in South America. Then you have RocNation, they teamed up with a label there in Nashville. So it's like they taking over pop, you know, country, hip hop, you know, new acts and everything like that. So it's just like, you know, hey, this makes sense. Then I be telling artists what you getting into when you sign them with RocNation and Tidal, exclusive. You know, you can always put your stuff out, put content out, mixtapes, everything like that. and monetize off of it, versus when you put it on DatPiff and put it on these like DatPiff, Audio Mac, and all this other stuff. You just basically making money off the touring, and people get it for free. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for free. It's just the fact now, everybody at the end of the day, you have to get paid for your talent. You know what I'm saying? You have to get paid for your works. And hey, you know, we always talk about Drake, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber always get paid and stuff like that. And you gotta think, when Drake first came out, yeah, he put stuff out like on the DatPiff websites and everything, but then they had to say, hey, we're gonna capitalize off this because he's like a once-in-a-lifetime figure. So, you know, every time he put out his albums, and now he put out EPs and put out projects, you know, artists have to start thinking that way of, hey, put out EPs, make the fans pay. At the end of the day, we will pay for good quality music. That's the thing. If it's good quality, we'll pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if music means a lot to you and you pay for it, I mean, you'll get a streaming platform service, or, you know, people gonna always find a way to get it for free. It's just the fact that, you know, it's making it, you know, it's just making the free websites and everything like that you're gonna have to eventually start, hey, doing collaborations of projects, EPs, doing subscriptions, and doing like stuff like that, so you can actually make the money back and everything. I mean, it's cool that everybody, you know, making free music and everything to get popular and famous and everything, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about that dollar bill. And, you know, one thing I would say, you know, look at Designer. He came on the scene, people just thought he was just that one smash hit, but he's been featured on a lot. His EP and everything, mixtape, was out on Tidal. I mean, he was getting a whole lot of traction and everything like that, and then it's like he working on another project coming out, then it's like, yo, this is it. But like I say, you know, it's a smart move. It's like an investment, and you went for the long haul when you signed to like a RocNation, because like RocNation / Tidal, you know, / like, you know, everything's independent, but you're still working with major labels and everything. So, you know, I see Tidal is a very necessity, as well as RocNation Music, and it's very important to the music culture to stand behind this, and like music, film, television, hopefully shows, everything like that on the streaming music service. And, you know, that's how I feel about that. So I feel that that's a solid thing that Jay-Z and his team has came up with, and, you know, that's a huge money play. And, you know, at the end of the day, you just gotta salute, you know, Jay-Z for doing that and being a savvy businessman and making these types of moves. And it's all about the music culture at the end of the day, and preserving music and doing things for us, by us, and everything. And, you know, like I say, RocNation, when you sign on RocNation, it's a great thing. It's like, and then when you see Tidal, you like, okay, this is history, this is black history, this is world history, and, you know, this is like here for the long haul. And, you know, that's how I feel about it. You know, leave a comments and everything, and y'all take it easy, man. Boy Hollywood Neil on Instagram, World Famous Hollywood Neil on YouTube channel. Signing out.